Kia ora koutou katoa, nau mai hara mai ki te Ao Hākinakina, your sports show right here on your Tribal Pulse, Te Kore Mako o Taranaki, 94.8 FM and 98.4 FM. Well, he is a humble Taranaki leader known for his incredible mahi. He and his whānau carry through catering and servicing our communities. Alongside that, his presence in kaupapa hapori is matched by a deep commitment to Poitūkohu Māori Basketball, coaching rangatahi, strengthening whānau pathways, and giving countless hours to the game that he loves. Recently recognised by Basketball Taranaki for his voluntary service in 2025 and fresh home from the National Māori Basketball Tournament at Rotorua, we welcome him to the show today. Hauraki Erb, nau mai, hara mai e te tūngane.
Tēnā koe. Ngā ina.
Hey, good to have you on the show, my bro. I know you've only just got home from the Māori Basketball National, so I appreciate your time jumping on the show. But before we get started, ko wai koe, no he koe, just a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Tēnā koe ngā ina. Ko au te utanga nui, te kai mo te kōrero, Taranaki maunga, tito ia, titiro wakararo. Ngā ihi one, ngā tiruani, mo o ao, te awa, wai ngongoro ripirire ana. E tū ana te ope haukainga o Ngāti Tāniwai me Ngāti Tūpaia me te manu rere ana ki Orepuni a ko Hauraki Erb. Tēnā koe, tēnā tātou katoa.
Kia ora te wanaunga, kia ora. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Well, hey, it's good to have you on the show. Really keen to kick off our kōrero about, your young life when you're a young fella. Was it always basketball that you got into, or was there other sports that you played as well? And whereabouts were you brought up?
Born and bred here in Hawera, and probably going through the years, and that my main sport was rugby. And then it moved towards basketball in my later teenage years, and that my whole family are a family of basketball players, so I had to follow the lead of my tuahine, and that they all played basketball and netball. So yeah, and the passion grew for basketball through the years.
Awesome. Well, obviously there is a passion for basketball, but there's also a passion for serving your hapori, your community through kai. Now, what inspires the mahi that you and your whānau do for our hapu, for our iwi, for our community in terms of that service, that awhia manaki?
I do have to take off my hat to my wife, Kiri Erb, and that she's an inspirational person, and that her drive to manaki her people, our people around the maunga and further. She is absolutely awesome. She is a beautiful person, and she's there to service our hapori, our iwi, hapu, whānau in any situation that she can. And her manaki thing through kai is awesome. I do take my head off to her. She's awesome.
100%, totally tautoko that. She's absolutely amazing. All around the maunga doing beautiful mahi, beautiful kai for our whānau, filling the puku. Now, getting into basketball, what was it? You mentioned the whānau, you got into it because of the whānau and that, but what drew you into kind of the coaching realms and in particular coaching in Māori basketball?
Just supporting my kids as they grow through the years and that in the sport of basketball. And I do have to acknowledge in the Māori basketball community that Janine Luke and her son Tiari and Whai Robbie, Davey, and that their passion and their commitment to Māori basketball, they started in 2010, I think, when the Māori basketball Poitūkohu kicked off. And their drive has been awesome, and so I'm quite honoured to support them in their passion with basketball, and any way I can through coaching, reffing, as a parent to support that kaupapa each year.
And a beautiful kaupapa it is, and you've just come back from the National Māori Basketball Tournament. Actually, now What experience is that like being up there? And I understand, I think you got 3 boys playing and 1 daughter, and I think you're coaching one of the teams as well. That's pretty impressive. Must be pretty cool seeing all your tamariki out there, eh?
Oh, it is. That it fills my heart that they're all playing and that, and supporting them through those games and that throughout the week. I was coaching my younger boy, Nukutaya, under 14s in his team, and my older son, Te he played under 16s, my daughter under 20s, and my older son under 20s as well.
Wow, it's a whānau affair, that's for sure. So tell us a little bit about the tournament. What kind of numbers are we talking? How many teams, how many participants, how many courts?
It's probably about 300 to 400 teams throughout the week. It starts off with the younger grades and that, from under 8s to under 16s, and that goes from Monday to Wednesday, and then they have a changeover where the older groups come through from under 18s up to masters adults, and they run from Thursday to Saturday, finishes on Saturday. On Wednesday evening they have a kaupapa group getting together there, so each iwi represents, or that rōpū represents that area. Yeah.
Love that. I love the kapahaka element that's put in there as well. Now, I understand you coached the under 14s at the tournament. How did they go at the tournament?
They were in a hard group. We were in a C grade, but it was very, very competitive in that. So every game was hard, and they did well. Each game they grew as a team, as individuals, and we won one of the games, and we lost one of the games in overtime. And that, so that, it was awesome to be part of that, to be part of the coach coaching their team. I got to take off my hat to my manager, Lucky Hood, that she did an awesome job to help support the team and the parents that were part of that team. I like the team as well to support our teams, and because it's a whānau event, and it takes a whānau to bring those teams together and on the playing through those days.
Beautiful. Definitely a whānau event, that's for sure. So take my head off. I think I was speaking to Janine not too long ago. 8 teams, I think, from Taranaki, which is just huge, just massive. So big mihi out to everybody that helped get all our tamariki and rangatahi over to that national tournament. Make sure to stay tuned, whānau. We're going to come back to kōrero more with Hauraki soon about his basketball journey as well. Kia ora koutou, welcome back to Te Ao Hākinakina. We're here speaking with Hauraki Erb about b-ball, basketball, Poitūkohu, and we're having an awesome kōrero. Now, I understand that your eldest, I think it is your eldest boy, played in the 2025 was in the Taranaki draft, and represents Te Paipai or Aotea. How has that journey been for him?
Oh, it's been good. Yep, he played for the Taranaki draft last year, and he loves basketball and rugby, but I wish I would stick to basketball, but he just loves his sport, so yeah, I've just got to support him in that. And he's a good basketball player, and it's good to see him grow in that sport as a young man that I've coached all through the years, and that him playing and him changing into an adult and continue to love the sport of basketball.
Beautiful. Lovely to see our young ones grow up in the sport that they love and do very well. So that's really cool. Now, you were also acknowledged recently by Basketball Taranaki for your services as a volunteer. What did that recognition mean to you?
Oh, just the support that we have down here in Hāwara, Hāwara Basketball Association. We've got a small team, a small, hard-working team that work together to bring the opportunities for our rangatahi, our young ones, and that coming through basketball. Basketball's just a huge growing sport, and it's so hard to keep up with it. So I have to take my hat off to the team from Hāwara Basketball Association to be recognised as a volunteer, and just gives meaning to the support that I get from our team from Hāwara Basketball Association.
Awesome. That's really, really awesome. Kudos to Hāwara Basketball Association there. Now, how do you think like tikanga and kaupapa Māori philosophies have helped shape the way that you coach, you coach and the way in which the Māori basketball teams kind of participate in these Māori tournaments?
Gives opportunity as a coach to portray those values with manaaki, awhi, tautoko, learnings. Me as a coach and as players as well. Just the whole lot of that is with tikanga Māori, and a part of that is to see the young tamariki grow and move forward in their passion with basketball, and as well as my kids, and seeing them in that kaupapa Māori just fills your heart. It's awesome.
Yeah, really, really awesome. Now, what kind of support? Obviously, basketball, like you said earlier, is one of the fastest growing sports in the world. But Māori basketball, Poitūkohu is really growing fast too. What is there any kind of changes or any support that you think could be helpful in continuing with that growth with Māori basketball?
Oh, just local iwi, supporting the sport. We do so much fundraising and that to get our kids to these events, and that behind the scenes there's so much work that goes on to get our kids off to these tournaments, and that and accommodation, travel, registrations, all those unseen costs, and that is quite a big impact on our whānau. So when it comes to fundraising, the whānau can support those teams, those individuals, and it just makes our job a lot easier to get our kids off to these tournaments.
Tika te kōrero. Yep, definitely know about that. It's a lot of hard work and sacrifice, and but it's so worth it, isn't it, to see the smile on the kids' faces connecting with their tikanga Māori, with their Māoritanga. It's just beautiful. So just lastly, what message would you like to give to any rangatahi that might be out there listening to this, who might be really keen and interested to really try and pursue a career in basketball?
Train hard, practice. Good attitude, the love for the sport. Talk to your kaioko, your matua, and those pathways are there for you rangatahi to join in, to be part of this Poitūkohu Māori. And that's, those pathways are there. Just got to put it out there and we'll come and get you. Be part of this.
Awesome. Well, ngā mihi nui ki a koe Hauraki for your mahi, for your heart, your heart for our rangatahi, and the way you uplift hapu, iwi, and community through Poitūkohu and beyond. Kia kaha, kia maia, kia manawa nui, and all the best to you and your whānau for the season ahead. Thank you for coming on the show.
Tēnā koe, nā ina.